Just I retain the
I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go!
To last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot
Psychodrama, we only know one thing, Lux. That's right. To give them the flux. To give them the flux.
These rappers is shucking and jiving and stuff, getting themselves in the shit that they can't get out of. Fucking up, here go the flux. A display of lyrics and patents and rhythms by Side and Young Buck.
For viewers' discretion, it's only factual, non-fiction, homie. The ruler, the thumb sticking out, cause you know me. Federal, pimp block the block, you can't hold me. Situation getting heavy, ammo get low, need my homie with side.
Well, your homie right on you, you know from the fire. Go with that on these bitches, it's devious as we gon' get on this shit. Let's talk, let's not sit on this shit. We the shit on this shit, they just spit on this shit.
So much psychodramatic, cohabiting, get this bit crazy, the range with it, this shit. Buck inside is the physicist. Belligerent, feel it, cause we ignorant. Nigga, y'all in it, the flux is the subject of weight and adrenaline, the feel a bitch. Side the medic, buck the relic, and drama that did it to him once again. Chance that you get, change to your face, and the blood to the covers, undisputed bitch.
And again, to the end of the pen, be worse than this sin against men. I'm feeling fenced in. From birth, saw the light of the earth, and I've been fucked up since then. This fusion, clenching, the might get that bitch contusions. It's two of Chicago's fucking gruesome. Introducing to you the flux.
What up, Taco Guru? Who's ready for Revolution? I'm not. Can't watch it. I'll fill you guys in. Let's go.
And you can I'm sinking in the motherfucking words of the rap. Floating in the ink pen, breathing and blinking as I lead you to the brink and push you off in the deep end of the issue. Out of the realm of reaching, you ain't gonna know what the fuck hit you cause you sleeping. Chicago will be your motherfucking shit. Here to show you how worse of it fucking get. Don't play by books. I'm really up in it, burning the rules. Fuck that instruction shit.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Jesse, a.k.a. your very own one and only Chitown Smark. Man, we are going to get into Revolution 2025 previews and predictions. How is everybody feeling this fantastic, beautiful Sunday afternoon? Don't know where you guys are, man, but it's a whopping 58 degrees here in March. Feels good. The kids are outside playing. If you guys notice, there's significantly more light coming from me from this side of the room. That is called natural daylight. That is called sun. It's been a minute. I could probably turn that side off and we still got all this light over here, man. It's fantastic. So, got some news here for you guys. I, for as long as I can remember, have been watching AEW pay-per-views via the help of one particular very generous subscriber who, unfortunately, like many of us, are going through a few financial issues where paying $50 for the pay-per-view is just not doable this month. So he let me know that the other day, and I've been trying to work on ways to get the pay-per-view myself, and I have been unable to. So I already talked to JD, and it looks like I will not be doing the live stream with him. I will not be doing the watch along tonight. And as a result, I will not be watching the pay-per-view. All right. The generosity of Super Chats is great. It helps. But I will not get that money in time to order the pay-per-view. No, I'm not doing illegal. I'm not doing illegal streams, because those streams sometimes come with hackers. All right, and unsafe links for your computer, and I am already going through a hacking issue that I'm in front of. I'm not, suffering any effects from being hacked, but I don't want to make it worse for anyone else. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to take a pass on this pay-per-view. I don't like missing pay-per-views, whether or not they're going to be good, great, or not. I don't like missing pay-per-views, but unfortunately, this is going to be unavoidable. I told JD about it. He was shocked. He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, just get it now and use the money from potential super chats from this stream to get it. I'm like, we don't get instant payment from super chats, bro. It takes weeks. He's like, so just get it now. And I was like, I don't have the money right now. We're not all rich. I would love to be rich. I would love to be comfortable. Unfortunately, it is not happening right now for us smaller YouTubers. So, right now, we're just going to deal. And we're going to do some previews and predictions. And before I forget, I will put that in the linked comment in the stream for any late arrivers who will not catch everything I just said and then pop into the stream and then ask, how come you're not watching the pay-per-view? I explained it earlier in the show. Not watching the PPV tonight due to hope I spell this right. Due to insufficient funds. LOL. LOL. Pin it. Pin it. Using that shirt. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Why wouldn't I use this shirt? I love Punk. It's the best in the world. The best in the world, bruh. What do you mean? What do you mean? Tonight, guys, from the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles, we have AEW Revolution 2025. Wait. Somebody said something about it. It says it's on Triller TV. Is the pay-per-view free on Triller and other markets? Because I do have a VPN. Well, I have access to a VPN. But if you still just have to pay for it on Triller on a different, you know what I'm saying, then I still have to. It's live on Amazon Prime. Yeah, it's live on Triller. It's live on YouTube. It's live everywhere after you pay for it. Unfortunately, we're going to get into tonight's card, man. We're going to start off with, oh, by the way, if you are not subscribed to the channel, why not? Why not subscribe to the channel? We are on a mission to 10,000, bruh. We are on a mission to 10,000 subs. And if you are watching right now and not subbed to the channel, you're hurting my feelings. You're giving me emotional damage. Subscribe to the channel, please. AEW Revolution 2025. Pre-show. Buy-in. The stuff nobody cares about. However you want to label it. Starts off with Big Boom. AJ. Big Boom. My favorite. Big Boom AJ. With Orange Cassidy and Mark Briscoe versus Johnny TV and MXM. How is this match on the pre-show and not the main event? That's what I want to know. How is this not the main event, guys? This is the draw. This is why everybody is in town. This is why everybody is watching. This is what everyone has come to see. Big Boom and his little chubby son with Orange Cassidy. I'm taking a Big Boom right now. Man, you guys are something else. So this match, for some reason, I don't know why, started to form on Collision. And look, dude, I don't know. I don't know. But clearly Big Boom, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe will be winning because Johnny TV and Mansoor and Mason or whatever the fudge no one cares about. This is just there so that they can get Big Boom on TV to say chocolate chip cookies or whatever the fudge it is that he says. His catchphrase. He's going to say that a few times. People are going to pop because they like watching him eat cookies for some reason. Will the Rizzler be there? Guy, who is the Rizzler? Boots, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Who is the Rizzler, man? I don't even know who the Rizzler is. I just thought it was the dude and his cookie eating son. I don't know who they are. I don't know who the Rizzler is. I thought the little boy was the Rizzler. Shame on me for not knowing who the fucking Rizzler is. Anyway, I digress. We have AEW World Championship #1 contender match. Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet. Swerve versus Ricochet. This feud has been interesting as of the last few weeks. It has gotten better. It is brought down a little bit, if you ask me, by Ricochet coming in within 5 feet of a microphone. But if you manage to keep Ricochet away from a microphone as much as possible, the feud drastically increases in value. Okay? My God, man. I don't know how they do not know how Ricochet is bringing his own stock down. So Ricochet has recently turned heel, as most of you know. And the heel turn, to be honest with you, has been decent. All right? It's been pretty good. It would be a lot better if he spoke less, because when he speaks, I feel like, you ever watched the Charlie Brown cartoon and that they're sitting there listening to their mom talk and all they hear is blah, 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 blah. When Ricochet talks, all I hear is cringe, 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 cringe. He's bringing his own value down. This heel turn has been decent. It's been pretty good. As far as to my knowledge, unless I missed something in WWE when I wasn't really watching consistently, this is Ricochet's first heel turn and potentially ever. I don't remember, chat, maybe you can tell me. I don't remember any Lucha Underground Prince Puma gimmicks where he was heel. He could have been, and I just forgot about it. Matter of fact, I don't see how he couldn't. Lucha Underground was full of soap opera and stories. I'm pretty sure he had to have been heel at some point. But nonetheless, it's been a very long time since Trevor Mann has been heel. And so far, so good. The only bad parts that are not gelling, that are not vibing, that are not as good as the turn itself is him speaking. Keep that guy away from a microphone. Please. Please, please, please. Put an ankle monitor on him that goes off whenever he comes within a few feet of a microphone. Keep him away from the damn mic for his own benefit. For his own benefit first. After that, our benefit, so we don't have to hear it. It is cringe. It is beyond extreme levels of cringe. It is so bad, man. It is so bad. Who do we have winning this one? I have Ricochet winning this one. I believe Ricochet needs this win for his momentum and this heel run that he's on. And we're almost to the point where Swerve is untouchable in regards to having a loss affect his value. Swerve is a made man. Swerve and his time in AEW has served him well. He's benefited from it. He's doing great shit. And a loss to Ricochet really won't affect him much. So I got Ricochet winning this one. that being said, this prediction, along with any other prediction we make tonight, I want to preface with AEW creative still exists, okay? Meaning if I'm sitting here trying to make sense as to why someone would win or make sense as to why someone would lose, AEW creative is going to have their own reason why they do what they do, and it may not vibe with someone who's sitting here trying to make sense with you guys. So bear with me. I got Ricochet winning. I have Samantha Irving coming out wearing Prince Nana's robe. I hope they don't destroy the robe too much. Then again, I hope they get the robe to a look where Samantha gets to show us all of the Samantha features, if you understand what I'm saying. I got Ricochet winning this one, guys. We have the AEW Continental Championship. Kazuchika Okada versus Brody King. I do not understand why this match is happening. Brody King was doing an interview with Julia Hart. They were hanging out in the back. Okada came out of his locker room, accidentally walked through their interview. They looked at Okada. Okada looked at them, said sorry, and they parted ways. At the end of the show, Okada, for some reason, took major offense to that, came out and attacked Brody King, and now we have a title match. I have never seen such a weird roundabout way of trying to explain to someone why a match is taking place than this. This makes no sense. My God, this makes no sense at all. The match itself on paper sounds kind of cool. All right, sounds fine. Okada, Brody King, I'll take that. All I would ask for is a little story to go with it, and it feels like they tried giving us just that, as little story as possible. This dude walked through and interrupted our interview. And then he looked to be apologetic as he did it. I'm going to need a match. No, that wasn't even it. He walked by our interview and looked apologetic. Okada says, I walked through their interview. I'm gonna go out there and attack him now. So he goes out there and attacks him. Now he has to defend his title at the pay-per-view. Can someone please make some kind of sense of this to me? I am so confused as to exactly why this has happened the way it did. My God. Okada wins. Brody King is doing nothing with the Hellhounds of Black or whatever the hell they're called right now. Julia Hart just lost. Buddy Matthews, not sure what he's doing, but that whole faction has been in turmoil since Malachi left. Thanks to creative. It's a beautiful thing. No, that stuff happened on Saturday, Lab. That stuff happened on Saturday. And that's why we have a title match. Not yesterday, Saturday, last week, Saturday. And that's why we have a title match for them tonight. I don't get it. I'm so sorry. So sorry. The AEW World Tag Team Championship. We have the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin versus the Outrunners. Turbo Floyd, Truth Magnum. This match is also a little bit baffling when it comes to exactly why things are happening, because the Outrunners were white hot. They were crowd favorites. They were over organically. All right, they were over to the surprise of creative, and they either had no idea or chose not to capitalize on it, but they were white hot. But instead of putting the titles on them while they were hot, they put the titles on the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate was new. Granted, they are also hot now. The Outrunners were hot first. But now you get the titles on the Hurt Business. I'm sorry. Not the Hurt Business. What was I thinking? The Hurt Syndicate. They hurt people. They are the champions. They will remain the champions. There is actually no shot in hell that they will be beating the Hurt Syndicate tonight. Hurt Syndicate will retain. The Outrunners and that streak that they had has diluted itself. It has fallen off, and they didn't capitalize while the iron was hot. They should have put the tag titles on the Outrunners when they were hot, and then when they got to this match, then they could have the Hurt Syndicate defeat the Outrunners to become champions at the pay-per-view. But what do I know? What do I know? Sitting there trying to make logic about pro wrestling. That's not what pro wrestling storytelling is about. It's not about giving people logic. It's about just making matches. You don't make sense, you make matches. Is that the AEW? Is that the new motto? Is that the new motto? Should that be a t-shirt? AEW, we don't make sense, we make matches. Nothing. Nothing at all. Anyway, we have the AEW TBS Championship on the line. Miss Mercedes Mone versus Momo Watanabe. If you are new here, I want to promise you something right now. I am not making that up. I am not making that up. Mercedes Mone versus Momo Watanabe. I think Mercedes Mone is going to win that match. What else is there to fucking talk about? What else is there to talk about with this? We don't know who Momo is, nor do we care to learn who Momo is. We don't care. We don't know anything about her. We just learned that she existed a couple of weeks ago when you strategically put her in the front row of a Mercedes match, thinking that was enough to trigger a feud. That's all we needed, huh? And you think the fans care because of that? You think we care because she won some tournament in a different promotion that gave her the right to challenge the champion in AEW for some reason, and the secondary champion as that? Guys, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Mercedes is actually the secondary women's champion in AEW. Toni Storm holds the inaugural women's AEW title. She is the main champion of AEW. And somehow Momo won the opportunity to face the secondary champion in AEW? What sense does that even make? I'm just now thinking about this. If she won some tournament somewhere else to give her the opportunity to challenge for a women's title in AEW, why would she not choose Toni Storm? Tony Storm holds the first AEW Women's Championship, by default, making it the primary, the most important women's title in AEW. It is held by Tony Storm. Not Athena, not Mercedes Moné, Tony Storm. Momo won some tournament in another company and said, I want to go and challenge for the secondary title over there in AEW. What sense does that make? How does that make any sense at all, guys? That's like saying, okay, a football team in another country has earned the right to face an NFL team, and we want to go and face the best the NFL has to offer. We want to go and face the Kansas City Chiefs. It's like, well, didn't they lose? Aren't they the second best team in the league? Amazing. Amazing. K-Splash, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Mercedes Moné. She's going to retain. I don't understand how that's even a question, but clearly Mercedes Moné is going to retain that title. Unbelievable. We have MJF versus Hangman Adam Page. I think this is the least predictable match. This is the most unpredictable match on the card tonight. It seems to me that they would want MJF to win, but it also seems to me that that Adam Page should be winning. I'm going to go ahead and say that Adam Page wins this match. I think Adam Page is going to continue and go on and be seen in the main event scene with Moxley and everyone else. The fact that it feels like MJF went out of his way to become such a heel that he made everyone look like that he made everyone think that Hangman is the babyface in this feud. Remember when we were all talking about how Hangman was a tweener? He was kind of this, he was kind of that. Sometimes he was good, bad, this and that. MJF came out and just basically labeled him as a babyface. Well, why would that be? Because they are looking to push another babyface to the top, probably to compete with Moxley. My pick will be Hangman, MJF. MJF has to be the most untouchable talent on this roster. He can lose every match for the rest of the year, and people will still have an interest in an MJF match. So I'm going to go with Hangman. I think Hangman will be in the talks of champion when there's time to crown a new champion. We'll see how that goes. I know Swerve and Ricochet are supposed to be for the number one contendership, but I think Hangman is the guy that they really want at the top right now. I'm going to go with Hangman Adam Page. We have a steel cage match. Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. This is also a very unpredictable match. I believe Will Ospreay has lost to Fletcher, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me on that. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think Kyle Fletcher has won both of them. If that's the case, And not only that, I think they're also trying to position Will Ospreay to do bigger things down the road. And I think this should be a blow-off match. But, again, AEW creative, man. What can I say? I'm going to go with Will Ospreay on this one. And if these two can stay alive, my God, the match will be incredible. I'm just worried these guys are going to try to kill each other to entertain us in a steel cage match. It's also a grudge match. It's a blood feud. This is going to be really good. I got Will Ospreay winning. I think Kyle Fletcher. I think AEW has actually done a good job with Kyle Fletcher. AEW and Don Callis. With Fletcher and the Don Callis family, Fletcher looks like a legitimate killer. He looks like a prick. He looks like a younger version of Don Callis. You know, they're making him look really good. Man, I want to pick Kyle Fletcher so bad, though. Especially with a no DQ match, because you know Don Callis is gonna do something to get involved, even though it's a cage match. That won't stop him. So that's a somebody asked if I had PayPal. I can't see it. Guys, I just thought about that. I do have PayPal. Let me see. PayPal. Yeah, it does do instant transfer. I'm gonna repin. DM me on Twitter about PayPal. So I can get this show. DM me on Twitter. Forgot about PayPal. It's been a long week for your boy, man. That's another thing too. I have not uploaded this week, and I'm terribly sorry, man. I'm gonna get back to the basics here soon. But it's been one. It's been a week for your boy, man. But nonetheless, everybody goes through it. So, AEW International Championship. Konosuke Takeshita versus Kenny Omega. Konosuke Takeshita has definitely won the first two matches of these guys, and I wholeheartedly believe Kenny Omega is going to win this one. I don't think they're going to keep having Kenny lose. I think both Kenny and Will Ospreay wins their matches tonight, and they may lead into what they do going forward. Takeshita has also been a beneficiary of Don Callis and decent booking. So I don't like seeing Takeshita lose, but again, they keep bringing up the fact that he's already beat Kenny Omega twice. And there's a reason they keep shoving that fact down our throats, because they don't want Takeshita to lose too much momentum when he eventually loses to Kenny Omega tonight. So they want to keep reminding us, hey, he's already beat him twice. So just so you know, he can do it again. He beat him twice. He can beat him 3 times. He ain't beating him. He ain't beating him 3 times. Not this time. This time he will go down to Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega will become the new AEW International Champion. Putting gold around the waist of Kenny Omega in your promotion is never a bad idea. We have the AEW Women's World Championship, the most important women's championship in AEW, not the one that Mercedes Moné is holding on to. Falls Count Anywhere. we have a Hollywood ending. Toni Storm versus Mariah May. My goodness, man. That will be... Ooh, I'm sorry, David. You are correct. This is going to be my match of the night. Right here. This will be my match of the night. I got Toni Storm and Mariah May stealing the show. In a show that we have a cage match. In a show that we have Omega and Takeshita. We have Fletcher and Ospreay and all of this other stuff. I think these women are going to steal the damn show. And I'm here for it. Mariah May has been a breath of fresh air in the women's division. In a division that has been decimated with scandal, with drama, with issues, with everything above. This division has been just completely decimated beyond repair, it would seem. I think Mariah May has been a breath of fresh air. And that being said, Toni Storm has been the pinnacle. Toni Storm has been the absolute best gimmick in all of AEW. Men, women, ROH, everywhere. Better than the chocolate chip cookie guys, all of that shit. No one has topped the work of Toni Storm in AEW in 2025, and she's not losing this title. She just got it back. She's not losing this title. Toni Storm, and the hilarious part is Toni Storm was Women's Wrestler of the Year 2024. 2025 is she has not dropped the ball. She has not lost any steam. Toni Storm has been killing the game right now. And Mariah May has been a fantastic dance partner in that regard. I think they're killing it. We have the AEW World Championship on the line. We got, the AEW World Briefcase. Oh, crap. See, David, that's why I don't go. There we go. That's why I don't go timeless. I always forget to untimeless myself. Shame on me. AEW World Championship, Jon Moxley versus Cope on the rope with no hope. I hope he doesn't drop the soap. Do you want to see his name as Cope? Nope. That's all I got. That's all I got. So, this match has supreme clusterfuckery written all over it. This already feels overbooked before it even started. This already feels like way too much shit is happening. Where does Christian Cage come into play? Does he come into play? Who is going to come out and assist? Who's going to come out and stop? There's so much shit going on here. At the end of the day, Jon Moxley retains. Do we have a new champion, though? Do we have a new champion? We have to weigh the Christian Cage factor here. We're going to have to, is he going to cash in? Who's going to help him? Is he going to cash in? Is Cope going to win? Is Cope going to win and Christian Cage cashes in? I don't know. But I have Moxley retaining the title. The only reason I say that is because I don't feel like Edge is the one who, and I'm gonna fucking call him Edge because this is ridiculous. This Cope on the rope with no soap is a dope. Sounds fucking ridiculous, man. I'm gonna go with Edge to not pull this one off. I think Hangman or anyone else. I don't know. I don't feel like Cope is the way to go as far as the title change. And if it's not, then you stick with the guy that has it. Now, Christian Cage, and that cash in. That's always a ordeal. And now we gotta play into Christian and Edge's history. Does that come into play? Does Christian try to cash in and Edge stops it, and then that's how Moxley retains? Moxley walks away scot-free with the title, leaving Christian and Edge to continue their feud. There's a few different ways they can go about this. Don't forget the Jay White situation. We have the Jay White situation. Jay White claims that he is here for Edge, and he is definitely not turning heel. It feels like I saw like the star ding in his eye when he did that. Ding. Don't forget the Wheeler Yuta situation. Wheeler Yuta seemingly turned his back on Mox, making it look like that Moxley has no friends left in this feud. That's why I said this has clusterfuck written all over it. Jay White, Wheeler Yuta. Where does he go? Where does he come into play here? What happens with this guy? Too many moving parts. Now, what I do appreciate is the unpredictability of this. This match is somewhat predictable-ish, but there's too many moving factors. The Christian Cage with that contract, the Jay White situation, with him basically telling us that he's going to turn heel. And then the Wheeler Yuta situation. He's apparently supposedly out of the equation because he turned his back on Mox very loosely and weak, but supposedly turned his back on Mox. It feels like to me that he's going to come around and not turn his back on Mox and help him retain. I don't know. I don't know where we go here. Eric Aviles with the $9.99 super chat. Let me put in some sound effects here. Eric says, "Sup, bro? Hope you're doing good. I'm hyped for the pay-per-view. I just hate that it's Sunday and not Saturday. Everybody, show love. We need Jesse to watch the pay-per-view. Best of the best of the best." Thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate it. Yeah, the super chats, I appreciate them, man, and I thank you all because they do help. Unfortunately, they don't pay out instantly, So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Hey, donate this amount of money, guys, and I'll get the pay-per-view." I physically don't have the money that I need to purchase the pay-per-view right now, And like I said, somebody asked about PayPal. Wait, let me see. Somebody asked me about PayPal, and I do have PayPal. But, oh, wait. Came from, okay. I got Jacob Sanchez right here. I see you. Hey, let me talk with Jacob for a second here and let you guys know. Let me see. Maybe. I have to add another, I have to add my business email address to PayPal real quick so that I'm not giving out my personal one. Cash App. I do have Cash App. Wait, do I still have Cash App? Why would I not still have Cash App? Enter. Let me see. I apologize for the pause. I did get through all of the matches, right? Yeah. I apologize for the pause. I am trying to see if there's a way I can get to watch this pay-per-view tonight and show up on JD's stream. 314-227. And if it works out, if we get it situated, I can let you guys know right here, right now. I guess I haven't used Cash App in so long. Now they want to go through all of these verification codes and things like that. choose a. What? I already have one. See, that's what I mean. I already have one. I don't know. Let me see. If this works out, we could probably do PayPal. Yeah, it's $50. It's $50. Jacob. There you go. Just sent you my personal email address. I'm not even gonna bother trying to. And I may have already even linked my Chitown Smark address. I'm not even sure about that. I probably should have looked into that first, but we're live, pal. We're live. So that is the rundown. That is the previews and predictions. If Jacob got it, guys, I don't know. If Jacob generously donates, man, I might be able to pick it up. We shall see. Select a different country with the VPN. Yeah, but Boots, it still costs though. You still have to pay for it, right? And then I have to use the VPN server on it. And from what I've seen, the VPN server is a little trashy, man. I mean, maybe it's the VPN that I have. I don't know, but it just seems like the stream quality is just poor. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. David Theory with the 5 months, man. Found out Salamonster's latest sound off episode where Jericho was fighting gravity. My twisted mind first thought Jericho was literally fighting gravity. What do you mean he's fighting gravity? I don't get it. Was he fighting like what's his name? Hologram or some shit? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. What do I do is purchase the VPN? I'm not sure. Who won Mercedes Momo? Hey guys, look at that. Jacob Sanchez. Guys, Jacob Sanchez has just donated. Wait. Take that back. It says there's nothing here. I'm confused. There it is. There it is. Guys, Jacob Sanchez has just donated $50. So your boy can watch the pay-per-view, guys. Shout out. Look at that shit, man. Look at that. That's amazing, bro. Bro. Shout out. Thank you so much, brother. Take all of that back. Let me take this shit down. Your boy will be watching the pay-per-view. So I'll be doing it with JD. I will be doing it with JD. I will be, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, that is the previews and predictions. And yeah, I'm not going to have time to do the watch alone, I don't think. But I will absolutely be at the post show with JD. Take off that pin tweet. I did. Oh, unpin. Okay. I just deleted the message. There we go. Bruh, that is what's up, man. You guys are the best. Jesse, the joke was that Jericho was literally fighting the forces of gravity, not the rest. Oh, okay. I didn't want to assume that. I thought about that, David. I didn't want to assume that and then say that, and then that's me ripping on Jericho and not you guys. So this way, I just read the message, and you guys were being the jerks, not me. But I did think that. But I think now that telling you guys that I was thinking that still makes me the jerk. I can't believe JD can't pay you the event. What can I say, brother? What can I say? Someone's got to feed the dark horse, I guess. Guys, that is tonight's show. Thanks to the generosity of you guys in this stream, man. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. I will be watching the show tonight. And I will be on the post show with JD. I will let him know. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. You guys really are amazing, man. I appreciate you. 100%. 100%, man. Guys, I will see you guys later on tonight. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the show. And hold on. Hold on. What is happening right now? What is even happening right now? Boots just came through kicking down the door. I just got a gifted membership. I just got a gifted membership to my own stream. Boots just came and busted down the door with 50 gifted subs, bruh. 50. Boots is kicking in the front door, bro. Holy crap. Boots. Guys, guys, if you just got a gifted sub right now, you're probably you got an alert to your phone. You probably noticing your name is in green. Thank Boots. Came through sniping at the end. Holy crap. Bro. Boots, you are the man, bro. Bro, this is what I mean, man. So the generosity of this community is amazing, man. You know, I mean, you never expect generosity, because the same way I am going through this, the same way that I'm going through my financial issues and whatever issues that I may be going through, I understand that all of you guys are as well. All of you guys have your own personal issues, struggles, and no one has it easy like that. But then when you guys show this kind of generosity, man, it hits me in the feel goods. It hits me in the feel goods, man. You guys are amazing. Boots has done this in the past. Boots has come through and kicked down the goddamn doors with gifted memberships like this, man. This is amazing. Boots, I cannot thank you enough. I thank you so much, man. This means a lot. This means a lot. I'm gonna make sure, because by the time this money comes through and is paid, you know, through YouTube and everything else, I'm gonna make sure that enough of that money is put to the side to pay for the next pay-per-view in the event that that my guy is not able to get it himself. And if he's not, hey, I'll make sure I get this one on me, because my guy Josh has been coming through buying every AEW pay-per-view that I have watched for I don't know how long at this point. I have not bought a pay-per-view Josh has just hooked me up with his credentials, and I've gotten it that way. And I thought that it would still be there this month. Turns out he had an issue where he couldn't get it. He let me know ahead of time, and he was unable to. I'm going to buy it right now thanks to your guys' generosity, and I'll make sure that Josh gets to see it.
In the realm of psychodrama,
You guys are amazing, man. My name is Jesse, a.k.a. your very own one and only Chitown Smark. I will see you guys tonight on JD's channel for the post-show review. See you guys next time, man. Thank you guys so much, all of you. All of you, absolutely all of you. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. Peace. Man, you guys are fucking great, man. You guys are amazing. Peace, man.
Drama deleted to him once again. Chance that you get, change to your face and the blood to the covers, undisputed bitch. And
again, to the end of the pen, be worse than this sin against men. I'm feeling fenced in. From birth, saw the light of the earth, and I've been fucked up since then. This fusion, clenching, that might get a bitch contusions. It's two of Chicago's fucking gruesome. Introducing to you the flux.
Big dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? All over the world, it's the same old thing. Psychodrama, fluctuating.
my continuous output, my flow of ideas for years been thrilling in me. Please don't stop this feeling in me before the feeling get to killing in me. See, I'm into mayhem. When the play hit the streets of havoc, and then I'm ready to your grave in. Lucifer got nothing to do with this shit. To the days of dirt, getting fucked up within. And I put that on the house, bitch. To the days of the dirt, you gon' cancel that down shit.
And you can inhale the danger. Consider this us spilling out pills of anger. Fuck around, swell a vein up and make you rebel on a stranger. Get contained up, things I'm thinking. Sometimes I be feel like I'm sinking in the motherfucking words of the rap. Floating in the ink pen, breathing and blinking as I lead you to the brink and push you off in the deep end of the issue. Out of the realm of reaching, you ain't gonna know what the fuck to hit you cause you sleeping. Chicago will be your motherfucking shit. Here to show you how worse of it fucking get. Don't play by books. I'm really up in it, burning the rules. Fuck that instruction shit.